How's it going here, future voters of Sean Gannon, future President of the United States of America? And we got another beer review again for you. We have the 40-minute IPA by Three Notch'd Brewing Company right there. And you can see their other lovely logo on the back. I do like their logos. They're pretty nice here. All right, let me pour this beer in our trusty plastic beer glass. I'll put the description, link in the description there. And, oh, foaming. Well, you got that on camera. Anyway, so that's... Oh, I had it in the freezer trying to get it cold fast. That's probably what happened here. Anyway, I'll talk about the beer. I've already tasted it, but it worked out pretty good. So let it go down. And like I said, there's a plastic beer glass. Affiliate link in the description. All right. About this beer. 40 Mile is our flagship IPA and is named after the number of miles Jack Jonet, I guess he's French, raced to warn Thomas Jefferson and his state legislators that Cornwallis had ordered their capture. Jacques Jauet's ride is legendary in Virginia and put Three Notch'd Road on the map as a central story in the fight for our country's independence. Jack left his mark on history. How will you leave yours? Before I get to the next part, I guess that goes to the whole theme. They're in Charlottesville, Virginia, and all of their themes are Revolutionary War style. This West Coast IPA is hopped with an abundance of American hop varieties, giving it a tropical, peachy, pineapple flavor with big citrus, grapefruit, tangerine notes in the nose and in the finish. The light, crisp, malty body allows the complex hop flavors to stand out, and the subtle bitterness makes this IPA a refreshing, easy-drinking, delicious beer. The style is a American West Coast IPA, ABV 6%, IBUs 50s. The hops are CTZ, Eldorado, Simcoe, Centennial, Cascade, Falconer's Flight. The malts are 2-row, car malt, and 10-liter 10L. All right. Well, I've already tasted it now, but I do like my American West Coast IPAs. Ironically, East Coast is where the Revolutionary War happened, but way to go here. All right. Now, I wonder with such a big head here, it's going to change the flavor slightly. I'm getting some hop flavor. It's not so much, but I think that's because, well, there's so much foam here. Let me see if I can get some of it out. Okay. It's interesting. Let me see if I can get some more in here. Because I think all the foam it definitely changed the flavor a little. The foam is very hoppy. But that's where we got it here. Light, crisp, malty body. I would say that. I agree with that. I think it's definitely malty. You can taste the malts there. So if you like a malty beer, it's not too hoppy. Not bad. And it's a lighter of the IPAs, I would say. Now, it could be a factor of the large head. Maybe that flavor, that smell has already released as part of the process there, but definitely malty. I am getting some of the IPA, the bitterness coming through there. Now, the tropical peachy pineapple flavor, big citrus, I am not getting that as much, but again, this could be a product of, well, how foamy the pour was. I can definitely tell, that's the one thing with hops here, is it's hard to pinpoint every specific hops, but I feel like I can taste many different hop flavors in this beer. And so I know they were going through, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different hops? 6 different hops here, but it's, I can't pinpoint each one, but I can tell there's different hop flavors in it. Now, they said there's grapefruit and tangerine notes. I'm getting some tangerine. I wouldn't say grapefruit. I'm getting the tangerine notes there. Anyway, kind of rambled on here. The big pour kind of threw me off here. Anyway, not a bad beer. It's a decent IPA. I do like my American West Coast. My review is probably biased there compared to maybe other West Coast. But I'm going to give this a good old review number of a 4 out of 5. I think it's a decent review. But again, that's maybe biased because I like my West Coast IPAs. So anyway, 4 out of 5 for this beer. I hope you enjoy it, and if you have had it, let me know down in the comment section below. And this is Sean Gannon, future President of the United States, signing off. I'll see you next time.